of kids that get inspired and then they say that they want to join the Rangers as well, or they want to have something to do with this?
Yes, this initiative, the establishment of the Conservancy, actually has seen, the community benefit, both socially, economically, and as well the ecological benefits of the entire initiative. Before the establishment of the wildlife conservancies, there were, rampant cases of poaching. The communities did not have an alternative way of earning a livelihood. So these two informed the establishment of a conservancy to see whether there can be a benefit from the initiative to the landowners and a benefit to the ecological being of the conservancy area. So there has been an impact, a positive impact in terms of the economic well-being of the communities, because they can, at the end of the month, at least get a lease fee. They get jobs from the hotel facilities in the conservancy and from the conservancy management itself. They get as well infrastructural developments like schools, road maintenances, and drilling of boreholes at times. So there has been a lot of impact in terms of lives, because trying to compare the livelihood of the people at the moment and before the conservancy,
Right.
there has been a lot of impact, in terms of the economic well-being, in terms of people's way of life, because people were not used to going to schools, and now that, because we again have another program, that's the bursary program, so many people now have that chance, and that capability to go to school because of some bursary offers from the conservancy. Again, there has been a lot of impact in terms of the ecological bit of it, because now the wildlife, the entire wildlife within the conservancy area is now protected. You see, we do not have such rampant cases of poaching.
Okay.
We do not have such cases of wildlife lacking dispersal areas. So the conservancy has enhanced the lives, the wildlife lives, and the people's life. So there has been a cordial relationship between the two in terms of the impact that is caused by this initiative.
Yes. And if you don't mind me asking, for you yourself, how long have you been at this position? And what do you feel like your biggest impact has been, or contribution to the cause, so to say?
I've been here for 3 years, since January 2019. And I can see that there's been a lot of impact, both personal and social impact, because I've been able to grow myself as a person. I've been as well been able to contribute, to what is essential in the management and general well-being of the conservancy. So I've as well been able to take part in very crucial problem-solving incidences, having been in a very crucial department that involves conflicts between the people and livestock, and livestock and wildlife and the people as well. So I've been part of the problem solving in that regard. I've as well been part of the championing of the people to be part of this program, telling them what the conservancy does, how it benefits people, because people tend to assume that the conservancy does not benefit them as such. But when you sit down with an individual and break down and have a breakdown of the conservancy, how the conservancy has impacted lives, then it becomes again a very essential part in contribution to the conservancy well-being, because they get to understand, they get to sign leases for many years, they get to fully subscribe to the program, and and you get that the Conservancy is prospering as a result. So I feel that there has been an impact as a result of my being here, both to me and to the people I serve.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that is wonderful. Is there anything else that you feel like I should cover, or something that you would like to say? Just want to ask before I turn my camera off.
Yes. What I can say is that it is good that people like you are coming to us, and it is good that you go as well to as many places as you can, to as many conservancies as you can, to try and see whether there can be created that relationship between the people and wildlife, because what we are lacking is a sustainability, of the conservation practice. And to realize that sustainability, there has to be, substantial knowledge and substantial information about how the two can be integrated, the people, the wildlife, so that we can see both impacting each other positively, of course. So what I can think you can do further is trying to engage as many stakeholders as you can. The community members, not necessarily the staff like me, not necessarily the conservancy management. You can as well engage the landowners themselves, one or two. You can engage even the tour partners, or rather business partners if you can, so that we can be able to assess, the situation as it is, and that will form, of course, if there are any future, things that needs to be done. We can only do that as a result of having, engaged all the parties involved. So I can just urge, if you can, you engage as many parties as you can, so that you can get, views, and that will inform, of course, the ultimate, the ultimate step that will all of us need to take. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.